Good morning, children. A very warm welcome to our online audio video lessons. I am Shailaja from Shet Vidya Mandir English High School and Junior College. Today's subject English Grammar, Class 7, Lesson 12. Topic Object and Complement of the Verb. Video number 36. Let's get started, children. Object and complement of the verb. Let's see, children, what is an object first. The object of a sentence is a word, phrase, or clause that shows a person, place, thing, etc., affected by the action of the verb in the sentence. It answers the question whom or what after the verb. Let's see the examples. Rishi wrote a poem. Wrote what? Wrote a poem. So Rishi wrote a poem. Poem is the object in the sentence. My father scolded my brother. Scolded whom? Brother. So my father scolded my brother. So brother is the object in the sentence. There are two types of objects. Direct object and indirect object. The direct object is directly affected by the action. The direct object answers the questions who, what after the verb. Indirect object refers to the person or thing to whom or for whom the action is done. So, to whom or for whom the action is done. The indirect object answers the questions to whom or for whom after the verb. Examples. Now look at the table on the screen, children. My father gave me a new book. My father is the subject, gave is the verb, me is the indirect object, a new book is the direct object. She wrote to her grandmother a letter. So a letter is the direct object in the sentence, to her grandmother is the indirect object. She is the subject, wrote as a verb. The woman baked for her daughter a cake. Which is the direct object? A cake. Which is the subject? The woman. Which is the verb? Baked. Which is the indirect object in the sentence? For her daughter. Very good. Now, what is a complement? Let's see what is a complement, children. The word or expression used after a verb to complete the sense of a sentence is known as the complement. For example, the father is an engineer. So, after the verb, the expression is completing the sense in the sentence. So, an engineer is the complement in the sentence. Father is an engineer. The grapes were very sweet. Very sweet is a complement in the sentence. There are two types of complements. First one, subject complements and object complements. The subject complement is a word or a phrase used after a verb that describes a subject. So, a subject complement is a word or a phrase used after a verb that describes the subject. An object complement comes after the object of a verb and gives information about the object. Let's see the examples in the table on the screen, children. Sheila became a nurse. So, a subject complement is a word or a phrase used after a verb and describes the subject. So, here it is describing Sheila. Sheila became a nurse. Subject complement. The flowers smelt wonderful. So, this is also a subject complement telling about the flowers, the subject. The flowers smelt wonderful. Wonderful. Subject complement. The children made her the leader. So this is an object complement. Why? Because an object complement comes after the object of a verb and gives more information about the object. So here object her, the leader. So the leader is the object complement. The army considered the king trustworthy. So again here it is telling about the object, the king trustworthy. The trustworthy is the object complement. So revise the topic and complete the exercises of page number 38 and 39 in the textbook, children. So until our next session, happy learning. Take care. Thank you.